You're giving yourself an experience through me. Everything that you experience, at least to the mirror of this reflection of what calls itself Nikki, is whatever it is that you're imagining, the story that you have about me and about our connection. Sometimes I may choose to play the role for your benefit, for the expansion of your soul, because I'm in communication with your higher self. And I know that it would be the win-win-win scenario for all parties involved, including the rest of humanity. But it's all in your control. And it's not a control that emanates force, it's your power. It's your ability to say, this is what I want to experience from reality. And when you find mirrors that are emptied out, so emptied out, then you can see the blind spots in which you are not being in integrity with what you're saying you're calling into your reality. And this is like a wave, because the moment you're calling in a higher experience, everything that is not in alignment with what you say you want to be, with what you say you deserve, with what you say you're worthy of. Finally, this is what I'm worthy of. Am I going to say fuck no to everything else that's not aligned with what I'm calling in for my experience, for my level of self-love, self-worthiness, self-acceptance? Yummy. Seeing yourself as the God creator that you are. And when you call in those higher experiences, there's going to be a period of emptiness, of, okay, all the friendships that are no longer aligned may fall off. You may decide you want to quit your job. You may decide you want to get a divorce. You may decide you want to move to a different country. You may decide you want to change careers. You may decide that the orientation that are you having towards your life, how you investing your energy, your resources, is not how you want to do it. And then in that moment, you have a choice. And the moment you decide, instantly, the universe aligns to make it happen. The universe, the Godhead aligns to create the situations, opportunities, adventures, calls, inspirations from the heart, so the path of least resistance can flow through you and allow the miraculous, magical essences to show up in your field moment to moment. Can be in the form of monies, can be in the form of friendships, can be in the form of inspirations, subtleties, changes in your mood, energy levels, things that you didn't even know were there just start appearing. But you gotta be okay with letting go of all that no longer serves. And the empty space can be terrifying, can be scary. Oh, am I gonna be by myself for, I don't know, forever? Am I gonna be alone? And am I gonna die? Am I gonna end up in poverty, in bankrupt, in all those things that, the fears of the human psyche? Fear of ill health, fear of death, fear of the loss of love, fear of the loss of power, the loss of money, fear of dying. That's it. I'm going to lose all my friends. I'm going to lose all my money. I'm going to be homeless. I'm going to have ill health. Nobody's going to love me. Where am I going to live? What am I going to do? And then I'm going to die. But if you go through all those fears, you find a strength that nobody can take away from you. You find a confidence that emanates from the field, because you have survived all of those years, not because of you, because of the field. The field takes care of itself. And for you to ascend to those higher frequencies, the ringing of your ears, the excitement of the adventures, to be truly alive, not knowing what's going to happen, but trusting and in conviction that the floor appears off you walk next. But you got to be fearless. You got to be ruthless. You got to be courageous until courage disappears and you transform that courage for knowingness. Oh, I already lived like this for so long. So I'm just curious, where is my next abundance going to show up? But you gotta cut the cords with all the entity attachments that no longer serves you. What are entity attachments? Thought forms, ideas, contracts, past life, this life. And be okay if the empty space takes a month, a year, 2 weeks, 2 years, 5 months. Be okay with not knowing. Be okay with being by yourself. Because as the field recalibrates and all the things that are in your new level of consciousness, new level of frequency comes to you, you gotta give it some time. In the ethers, it's instant. You think about something, manifest. Telepathy, right away. Telekinesis, right away. Instant projection of manifestation of object of desire, because it's just holographic portals of love light that align themselves into the configuration of what you want to see, and then gets created. You gotta be okay with that and let it go. Let it go. And sit in stillness with the not knowing. Then what's the next heart's excitement? What's the path of least resistance for that? What are the things you're calling in? What are your non-negotiables? And can you stay in integrity with it? You're always giving yourself the experience that you're having. There are no victims. You're fully responsible. And it's in your power of choice. Yet, are you willing to pass the threshold of fear? Are you willing to make the investment? Are you willing to ask for help? Are you willing to be humble? We all need each other. It's an integral creation. We're all equal aspects of the Godhead. And when you abide in that realm of celestial ecstasy, cooperation is instant, harmony is instant, support is instant. And everything else that you see is another version of you. It's always you, helping yourself, serving yourself, loving yourself. It's always been you. And if you want to experience you in the most juicy, wealthy, abundant, peaceful way, then say no to everything else that doesn't match that level of vibration, that level of self-worth. You determine your worthiness. I have one spot left for a 1-month mentorship. It's 30,000 and soon it's going to go up to 50,000. So if that's you, world consciousness, central alchemy, happiness, alignment of your life, love, abundance, health, adventure, excitement, living the life of your dreams. Doesn't have to be a dream anymore. It's a reality. One spot left. You can apply on my website. The link is below. Click the modernmystic.ai mentorship application. You may be the one.